some other points we can discuss also. Basically, it's a summary of his whole Leela, but it's very, very short, very brief. Ramchandra was the king of Kosala. Kosala is like, we have Mathura Mandal and we have Vrindavan. So Kosala is a province, Kosala, and his capital is Ayodhya. So like Mandal is called Mathura Mandal, the capital is Mathura. So Kosala means the whole area around surrounding Ayodhya. So he gave up the kingdom to keep the promise of his father. He walked from forest to forest on his feet, lotus feet, which were so delicate that they couldn't even tolerate the touch of Sita's hand. His fatigue was relieved by Hanuman and Lakshman. He created fear in the ocean by moving his eyebrows in anger caused by separation from Sita due to his severing Suparnaka's nose and ear. He built a bridge over the ocean. May Ramachandra, who burned the forest of demons, protect us. So, that's the summary of many pastimes. And then it goes on next verse. In the sacrifice of Vishwamitra Muni, Ramachandra killed the demons like Maricha. During Sita's selection, Swayamvar's selection of a husband, Ramachandra casually picked up a bow. It was Shiva's, called Shiva Danu. Shiva's bow. How many people it took to lift that bow? No, the bow. How many men it took to lift the bow?
100.
Something like 500 guys. You're off the shoulder, pick it up. Whatever. That was the idea, he's strong. Just as, it says, was carried by 100 men.
Yes.
So 100 men equals one rock. It's just like a big elephant picks up sugar cane. Big elephant grabs sugar cane, chews on it. So it was like that. He bent it and broke it in the middle. And this way he got Sita. He destroyed the pride of Parasuram. How did that happen?
That time only. After breaking Shivadhanus, Parasuram comes because Parasuram feels that who has that courage to break Shivadhanus? Shivadhanus is so great. So why someone will say he comes?
Parasuram heard that Ramachandra broke Shiva's bow. He said, who is this guy?
Yeah. Who could take that great, who feels so great that he can do that? It should be respected, worshipable object, how he can break it.
Yeah, you should worship the bow, you shouldn't break it in half.
Yeah.
So, who is this guy? He's not very respectful to Shiva.
Yeah. So he comes, then he understands.
He didn't know that this guy is Bhagavan. Some guy from UP. Some popped up guy from UP. Some Kshatriya. He just knocked off 21 generations or something. 13 down to Ayodhya on the train. And what happened then?
Then he understands that he is Swayam Bhagavan Ramchandra. Then he actually goes to Himalayas and quits his incarnation, like avatar. Parashram is avatar. He says, now my time is over. Ramchandra is taking over the planet. In that way,
I've done my thing.
yeah.
Kill all the bad kings, now a good king has come. Okay, good. Parasuram wrote Ram Ki Jai. So, Ramchandra left his kingdom, wealth, friends, and palace Just like a liberated soul joyfully gives up its body. He went to the forest with Sita. Carrying his bow and arrow, he killed 14,000 Rakshasa friends of Ravana, headed by Kara, Trishira, and Dushana. While wandering the forest, he accepted a life of hardship. So to live in a forest is hardship. We're living in a forest of Vrindavan. It's pretty rough. Adhyamic meditation, adhyamic meditation, too hot, too cold, monkeys, mosquitoes. One person told me, he said mosquitoes are biting like alligators. I said, you should use mosquito. He said, yeah, mosquitoes are biting like alligators. I go, wow, that's a real bite. I never heard that before. That was pretty graphic. Well, I guess they feel like that, so person said like that. Okay, much so here. Okay, so Sita was stolen by Ravana like a wolf, because a wolf steals your food when you're not looking. The wolf is very sneaky and also very clever. When you're looking the other way, they steal. So Ramchandra was chasing a golden deer, and then there was a ploy to distract Ramchandra and get away from Sita. So he was successful. Ravana disguised himself as a sannyasi, came to beg food, and he caught Sita and took her away. So he's mentioning that. He was feeling great separation from his wife, and he roamed the forest with Lakshmana. And by this he taught the world the result of what happens when you're associated with women. That's he got attached to his wife, and that's what. Sri Sanginam Gatem Pratyatam Chachara. So he's human like Leelas, so he's very unhappy in separation from Sita. He performed the last rites for the vulture named Jatayu, and he made friends with the monkeys. He killed Bali. They went to the shore of the ocean. But he couldn't pass through the ocean. There was too many sharks and crocodiles. So then he gave a frowning glance at the ocean. And then Varunadev came, the deity of the ocean. He worshipped Ramchandra, and he said, at that time, he said, I was a fool, I didn't understand who you were. You're actually the supreme form of Bhagavan. Now please cross the ocean. So Varunadev made it easy for him to cross the ocean. O hero, regain your wife, expand your fame, construct a bridge here. So he constructed a bridge over the ocean by throwing rocks. That's pretty. A bridge made of rocks. Rocks you throw in the water, they sink. They go right to the bottom. But these rocks floated. Why? How come they floated?
Ram. Angada wrote Ram.
You were wrong Nam and they all walked on the name of Ram?
That's what
That's pretty strange. There's a little funny thing about the pastime. Anyway, it's said, and it's painted like that, also see paintings. For each rock, Angada, who was one of the monkey guys, huh?
He's a son of Ali.
Son of Bali. That's interesting. Krishna killed his father. He worked for Ram. That's interesting. It's hard to understand the pastimes of Bhagavan. The guy kills your father, then you work for him. So Angada wrote Ram Nam on every rock. So he said by the name of Ram, the rocks floated. But my question is, how can anybody walk on Ram rocks? So what's the answer? What happened is this. When they wrote Ram, and they threw it in the ocean, the rock turned upside down. Because the name of Ram is heavier than the universe. So the rock, where the name was written, the rock was heavier than the bottom, so it went down. So the name was on the bottom, and they walked on the top.
Yeah.
There's a pastime where Hanuman bit Arjuna. I can remember it. I'll try to remember. Arjuna said to Hanuman, why did you go to all the trouble making all that bridge all those rocks from here and there everywhere? I could have made a bridge with my arrows. I could have, in 5 seconds, I could have shot, made a bridge with my arrows. And he said, oh really? Okay, so show me your stuff. So Arjuna made a bridge with arrows. Hanuman said, I can break your bridge. So Hanuman went on the bridge. He started jumping up and down. The bridge was going like this, like the bridge. And what happened? Krishna came and entered invisibly. Krishna came and entered under the bridge and put his hand up and held the bridge. While Hanuman's jumping, and Krishna's going like this now. And he's like getting a headache every time Hanuman jumps. And Hanuman's trying his hardest. And Arjuna's boasting, see, I told you, you went to so much trouble. I made a bridge in 5 minutes. And you're jumping as hard as the heaviest universe, and my bridge is not breaking. So Hanuman said, okay, I surrender to you, Arjuna. You're right. You made a better bridge with your arrows than I made with my rocks. And later, when Hanuman wasn't around, Krishna and Arjuna said, listen, Arjuna, I got a splitting headache. Where's Dr. Jasmine? I need some aspirin. I had terrible headache, so because I wanted to defend you. You made boastfully said, Hanuman, you can't break, I guarantee you can't break my bridge. So all the time I had to defend you, you really put me out too. Hanuman was showing so hard, breaking my head. So remember, be a little more humble next time,
Don't have the vision.
She ought to be. That's next pastime, Ram Leela. Arjuna entered there with Hanuman. Because these are the two great servants. Hanuman's the great Dasharathi's servant of Ramchandra, and Arjuna is the great Dasharathi's servant of Krishna. He's like a friend, he's in Sekhiras more than Dasharatha. So what happened now? The monkey soldiers, they took over Lanka. They occupied everywhere. And they made a big they broke all the flags. Monkeys. They are everything. So they broke the treasuries, the doors, the city gates, the assembly houses, the turrets on the palace, even the houses, the birdhouses of the pigeons, they broke them also. The flags and water pots on the domes were all destroyed. The entire city of Lanka appeared like a river disturbed by a herd of elephants. All these monkeys went crazy. They broke down the whole place. Nothing more dangerous than crazy. When Ravana saw the disturbance caused by the monkeys, that's not so funny. I know the monkeys. They caused so much trouble, the guy. We can sit inside. Sympathize with Ravana. And we spent like 2-3 months on our fence to keep monkeys out, you know. First we had bougainvillea, and then we took bougainvillea down, but barbed wire, then we took barbed wire down. Monkey. So I had a big fight with the monkeys. But they lost. So what do monkeys have for weapons?
Hands, nails.
Hands and rocks. What do the Rakshasas have? Swords and bows and arrows and missiles, ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missiles, spears and knives and clubs and javelins. All monkeys have a rock. Good. Wow, amazing. All that was Lakshman and Ram's arrows. And that's it. And some clubs. Ravana was very unhappy to see all his friends being killed by Ramchandra's army. And he got in his chariot, his airplane, he said, he attacked Ram, but Ram killed him, fixed one arrow on his bow, and entered the heart of Ravana. Everybody saw Ravana die, they said, alas, alas. All the thousands of wives of Ravana, headed by Mandodari, came out and started crying, holding the dead bodies of their husbands. And his wife cried out, "Oh, my greatly fortunate husband, you were controlled by lust. You could not understand the influence of Mother Sita, which has brought about the destruction of you and your dynasty." Oh, she's really speaking pretty heavy. Vibhishana, the brother of Ravana, performed the funeral ceremony for everyone under the direction of Ramchandra. Ramchandra met Sita. She was under ashok trees in a little kutir. She was very thin and unhappy due to separation from Ram. When Ramchandra came before Sita, her face blossomed like a lotus in joy. She was happy to see her husband. Ramchandra gave Vibhishana, the brother of Ram, became the Prime Minister of Lanka, in charge. And Ramchandra returned to Ayodhya. While he was absent, his brother Bharat was supposed to rule the kingdom. But he was sent for how many years Ram was gone?
14 years.
For 14 years, what did his brother eat? He ate barley cooked in cow urine. Try that one. That's true. And he covered his body with tree bark. He had dreadlocks, matted locks. And his bed was a mattress of kusa grass. He was feeling great separation from Ramchandra. So he underwent, because he thought, my Lord, my older brother Ramchandra is wandering in the forest with dreadlocks and sleeping on kusa grass and eating just any old thing, roots and wild fruits. So I should not live like a king, I should live like a beggar until the real king comes back. When Bharat heard that Ramchandra was returning to Ayodhya, he took the wooden shoes of Ramchandra on his head and came out from the forest with all the ministers and priests. His eyes full of tears, Bharat fell at the feet of Ramchandra and worshipped him with all kinds of suitable paraphernalia. Ramchandra embraced Bharat and bathed him with his tears. The citizens of Ayodhya, upon seeing King Ram return after 14 years' absence, they showered him with flowers and waved their chatters. They went like this. They went like that. It's like a flag or something, like a shamrock. They waded over cloths and danced. Dancing. Hanuman carried a white umbrella, Shashuddha carried a bow, Sita Devi carried a water pot with water from the holy places. Jambavan, the king of the bears, carried a golden shield. So he got established again as the king. Ramchandra offered respects to his guru, Vashishta Muni. They met their Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, and Shashuddha, met their mothers, and their mothers put their sons on their laps and bathed them with their tears. Her mother was separated for 14 years from Ramchandra, Kaushalya. She was so happy. The Kula Guru, the family guru, Vashishta, shaved Ramchandra's head, all his matted locks. And elderly members of the family performed the Raj Abhishek for Ramchandra. The Sri Ramchandra shaved up That's part of the royal ceremony. Because he was in the forest or something. Ramchandra ruled the citizens of Kosala exactly like a father. So, Sita by her character, her love and her seva, and her submissiveness, shyness, and fear, understanding the love of her husband, Sita attracted the mind of Ramchandra. Shilena Prashriyan So by love and seva and a good character and shyness, she won the heart. Lord Ramachandra, of course, lived in Treta Yuga. Treta Yuga, what did people do to realize God? That's Dwapar Yuga. The big yajnas. Big yajnas invite all the devatas and please the devatas and yajnas. And we did all the kinds of yajnas. We did all kinds of charity. This is chapter 11. It talks about different family members and different Lakshmana had 2 sons, Angada and Chitraketu. Bharat had 2 sons, Taksha and Pushkala. And Sita had 2 sons, Lava and Kush. So at the end of this chapter it says, everybody from Kosala, from Ayodhya, and everyone that saw and sat together and touched Ramchandra in friendship and as a citizen, they all went to Vaikuntha along with Ramchandra. Anyone who hears the glories of Ramchandra will be freed from envy, be liberated from the bondages of karma. That's nice. So let's hear more about Ramchandra. Get free from envy. Envy is a bad thing. When we describe Krishna and Bhagavan, there's 4 qualities that summarize his overall personality. He shows these different qualities with different devotees. One is called Dear Prashant, Dear Odatta, Dear Odata, and Dear Lalita. So Ramachandra, he's famous. He describes the Nectar of the Ocean, it describes the qualities, and it mentions Ramachandra as an example of this quality. It's called Dhira Datta. D-H-I-R-O, like Dhira Datta, D-A-T-T-A. These are the characteristics of Ramachandra. A person who is inscrutable. You know what inscrutable means?
No mistakes.
Huh?
No mistakes.
No, it means difficult to scrutinize. Scrutinize means understand, to know. Like scrutiny. We scrutinize something means you closely examine something. So you're not, it means not, you can't be scrutinized. Hard to figure out, can't understand what he's thinking. And screw means difficult to understand, difficult to know, difficult to understand, hard to read the feelings. They hide their feelings. They're very grave. So that's the king. You don't know what he's up to. What may he say, be friendly, next week he attacks you. And he is modest, tolerant, merciful, determined in his vows, and defeats the pride of others. Is not boastful, is strong. And this is, it says here, Rupa Goswami says, Dhiradatta is the quality of Ramachandra. Krishna also displays these qualities of Dhiradatta according to different types of devotees he interacts with. But the general personality of Krishna displays is what? Dhirlalita Nayaka. Nayak, rather. Dhirlalita Nayak. This is part 2, chapter 1, verse 232. Govinde prakatam dhira lalitvam pradarshayate. Udadaranti natya gyav prayacha makara dvajam. The qualities of Dhirlalita Nayak are clearly revealed in Krishna. What are those qualities? You'll be pleased to know what they are. He's peaceful. He tolerates suffering. He uses discrimination. Oh, that's the wrong one. I skipped it. I went too far. That's your percent. Dhirlalita is clever. That makes more sense. Vidagda, Mara. Vidagda means what? Clever. He's endowed with fresh youth. He's a young guy. 15 years.
9 months, 7.5 days.
He's skillful at joking. He has no worries, no tension. Relax. And he's controlled by his lovers. And the next devotion says he controls his devotees. It's opposite. It's okay. Basically, it's okay. Who is that?
Krishna.
That's Krishna. It's a good thing he's controlled by his lovers. So we have some hope. If we can love Krishna, we can catch him. Otherwise, no one can control. He's the supreme controller. He has the qualities of Vishnu, Narayan, Vasudeva. But he has this extra quality of Dhirlalita Nayak. He's conquered by love. And that's our only hope, is to conquer him by love. What is it? 195. Let's see what's 195. 195. Let's see. 195. Dear Dada, this Ramchandra, naturally very grave, gentle, forbearing, merciful, determined, humble, highly qualified, chivalrous, and physically attractive. That's what I was describing. Gita is naturally very funny. He's expert in joking and free from all anxieties. He's submissive to his lover. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. Very submissive to his lover. That's great, actually. I somehow got the wrong idea. One day, this dear Lita Krishna, I mean, it's Raj. Here his name, but it's so hard to say out. One day, Radharani was with her Sakhis taking rest in a kunja, and Krishna arrived there. As they're sitting down, he began to very impudently narrate about his previous night's leelas with Radharani. While he was speaking this way, Radharani became very embarrassed. She was feeling ashamed that he was saying all intimate things that they were doing in front of the Sakhis, but she also did with them. So, Radharani didn't like that. So Radharani was feeling ashamed and absorbed in thought. Krishna took the opportunity to mark her breasts with different kinds of tilak. She sort of ate her breast. Krishna proved himself to be very expert in that art. This is nectar of the ocean. In this way, Krishna's dear Lalita, enjoying his youthful proclivities in the company of Generally, those who are expert at writing drama choose to call Cupid the real dear Lalita. But we can more perfectly find the personality of Krishna, all the characteristics of dear Lalita. So in other words, poets who write plays and drama, they say Cupid Gandharva is a dear Lalita personality, joker, and submissive to Rati. Rati is his wife. But Rupa Goswami says, Cupid is not the guy. Krishna is a dear Lalita. Dear Lalita is not actually Krishna. So let's see if we get back to Ramchandra. Poor Ramchandra, we should say this. Ramachandra's quality is forgiveness. We should hear about this one. Krishna has 64 qualities. One of them is Shama, K-S-H-A-M-A, which means forgiveness. It's defined as one who can tolerate all kinds of offenses from an opposite party is known to be forgiving. Okay, it's more specifically described in Bhakti Rasa. Devotion is summarized. It's about Indra and Janaki. Who is Janaki? Who is Janaki? Why is she called Janaki?
She is the daughter of Maharaj.
Right. Smart guys. know your stuff. you know your trouble there. 113. We have to go forward. Oh, there it is. Right now. Right. It's from Yamanacharya Stocharatna, cited in Bhakti-Rasamrita 2.1.113. Talks about Ramachandra. What do you know? So this describes the quality of Ramachandra as being forgiving. What does it mean forgiving, Brindrika?
That when offense is committed against that person doesn't pay that attention of the offense, and he just forgets the offense and
tolerates.
Tolerates.
Very good. Very good, brain. So here's the pastime. Once the Nectar Ocean says Indra, but the footnote here, Acharyas say, was Indra's son, Jayanta. Indra's son named Jayanta took the form of a crow, Kaka. What did he do? He flew down and attacked the breast of Sita and started pecking at the breast of Sita when they were in the forest. That's pretty far out. And Ramchandra then started, because Ram was walking with Sita in the forest, the crow came down and started biting her breast or something like that. So then it happened so fast, they flew away. So Ramchandra started shooting his arrows. And then the crow came and surrendered to Ram. But the crow lost his right eye. And Ramchandra hit him in the eye. Pretty good shot. Yeah. Crow was flying, should have died, I guess, but he's Indra's son, so Ram didn't want to kill him. So Ramchandra forgave the crow. So Yamanacharya is glorifying. He said, "O Ramachandra, best of the Raghu dynasty, Raghuvara, you were merciful to the crow which pecked Sita's breast, but which then offered respects to you. O Krishna, so forgetful of sins of others, you gave liberation to Shishupal, who offended you for many lifetimes. Tell me, what offense exists in Shishupal that you would not tolerate?" The commentary by Sri Jiva Goswami, comparing the quality of forgiveness of Bhagavan Ram and forgiveness of Bhagavan Krishna. Whose forgiveness is greater? Krishna's forgiveness power, his quality of tolerating offenses, is greater than Ramachandra. And here's why, as Jiva Goswami says. There should be a conclusion after all the insults of Shishupal, not simply tolerance, since it's difficult to tolerate loud banging sounds, but Krishna actually liberated him. So the reference here that for many lifetimes Shishupal offended Krishna indicates that Krishna is superior to Ram because Krishna liberated Shishupal. He didn't liberate Jayanta the crow. This is one of the distinctive qualities of Krishna versus Ramachandra. You should know that Krishna liberates the demons he kills, and no one else does. The Srinadevi didn't liberate Hiranyakashipu. Ramchandra didn't liberate Ravana. But when Ravana and Hiranyakashipu came in Krishna Lila, they got liberated. Because who did Ravana and Hiranyakashipu become in Krishna Lila?
Shishupal.
Huh?
Shishupal.
Shishupal. Who became constant?
Concept different.
Huh?
Dantavaktra and Shishupal, two brothers, like Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha.
Acha. So
Ravana and Kumbhakarna.
Ravana and Kumbhakarna became Shishupal and Dantavakra. But who was constant in previous life?
Kalani.
Kalaneni. So Ramchandra, usually Krishna liberates everyone. Just like Putna came to kill him, she got liberated to Vrindavan. So that's a great situation. Now, one thing Ramachandra does is pretty magical. He turns men into women.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ramachandra turns men into women. Is that a good idea?
Great idea.
Great idea? Great idea. What do you think? You all say, yeah. Think it up. Didn't say one. That's a good idea. So, let's look into this matter a little more closely. Okay, kids. I think I lost something. Oh, there it is. Okay. What's the pastime of Ramchandra turning men into women?
Dandakaranya Rishis.
Dandakaranya Rishis. You know the pastime? You should go to Dandakaranya. Where is that place?
It is central of India, Gurudev. Starts.
Madhya Pradesh.
Yeah, Madhya Pradesh and goes till Andhra Pradesh.
Let's go down there.
It's like big forest.
Become women. Listen up. The sages were doing tapasya in Dandakaranya forest, and Ramachandra was also living there with Sita and Lakshmana and Sita. And they became attracted to the beauty of Ramachandra, and they immediately thought of gopis from Vrindavan. They knew that although Ramchandra was an ideal king, he would not accept more than one wife. The sages concluded that the form of Krishna is more attractive than Ramachandra. So they prayed to Ramachandra to become gopis in the future. Ramachandra remained silent. His silence shows that he accepted the prayers of the sages. Thus they were blessed by Ramachandra and took birth as gopis in Gokul. That's pretty far out. Ram Lila gives you Krishna Lila. That's why you should think. We're hearing about Ram Lila, so we'll enter Krishna Lila. And we're not sages of Dandakaranya. but we're doctors from London. So we'll take birth at Gopal and Wola Gopi by mercy of Ram Chandra's Avirbhav. Has to be that way. Because we don't want to be a monkey. Do you?
No.
We don't be a monkey around. We want to be a Gopi. Krishna. So they're blessed by Ramachandra to become gopis and have association with Krishna. The perfection of the human life of the rishis was achieved by the mercy of Ramachandra. So we're praying Ramachandra on this holy day. Please, you turn these guys into gopis. Turn us into gopis also. Right? That's the bottom line. Then the Krishna sages, they had Mother Rus towards Bhagavan, and so they ran to Ramachandra, but he would not accept them as a consort or lover, but he blessed them. When they appeared as Krishna, they became lovers of Krishna. The Dandakaranya sages, they wanted to be wise of Krishna. So they performed the Kalyani Brat, Dandakaranya sages. The Shruticharis from Vaikuntha, they immediately took birth among the gopis and ran out to be Krishna. But the Dandakaranya sages, they had to get married and all that stuff. They worshipped Kalyani. So they had a Gandharva marriage with Krishna, but they also married other Kaurava. The Dandakaranya sages are the people, are the gopis that worship Krishna, and Kalyani Brat. And so the Vishwanath commentary started version. Okay, now we have Gopal Kumar experiences Ayodhya Dham. Which volume is it? Volume 2. Verse 2.
It's volume 1.
It's volume 1. Jai Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Sitaram, Sitaram, Sita, Sita, Ram. Okay. 840. Okay, 840. Oh, really? Ramnavami is speaking here. And he's telling Gopal Kumar about Ayodhya, the glories of Ayodhya. And he said, Ramnavami says, Krishna is the original personality of God and the source of all incarnation. Simply by worshiping Krishna, you can get everything. But I shall give you teachings to help you achieve a special taste for the feet of Ramchandra. Here's a commentary by Snad Goswami. Gopakumar is fully convinced that anything he wants he can get by chanting his Gopal mantra. Nuvisa Gopal mantra. Indian citizenship Gopal mantra. Darshan my sister Gopal mantra. Anything you want. The suggestion is that Gopakumar should approach Ramchandra. It doesn't go against his worship of Madan Gopal. Devotees of Krishna see in Ram many of the all-attractive features of Krishna. In the 9th canto, Sri Goswami describes the beauty of Ramchandra's lotus feet. So when devotees of Krishna read that 9th canto, they immediately meditate on the feet of Krishna or Radharani, marks on Radharani's feet. A unique ras is tasted by meditating on the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna. And Narayana wants to help Gopakumar achieve it by meditating on Ramchandra's feet. Interesting. And then he says to Gopakumar, people of Ayodhya, they practice this chant. So repeat after me. Sitapate, Shri Raghunath, Lakshman, Jeshta Prabhu, Shri Hanumat, Priyeshwara. That's what they chant. Oh, Sitapati means what?
Husband of Sita.
Husband of Sita, Raghunath. Oh, elder brother of Lakshmana, dear master of Hanuman. That's nice. So Narayana telling this coward guy from Govardhan, where's wrong? So, that's interesting. Now Narayana goes on. One should follow the path that leads to attain one's own worshipful deity, devata. This is the most intelligent way to act. Persons who are exclusively devoted to the object of worship should be very much attracted to anything which they find even a faint scent of their Thakurji's presence. We want to worship Radha and Krishna. So anything we can find related to that, we worship that also. That's what he's trying to say. You see everything connected to the center, which means Radha and Krishna. Here's the commentary. Gopakumar might be hesitant to approach Ramchandra. After all, long ago, Madan Gopal stole Gopakumar's heart. Since then, Gopakumar lost interest in everything else and everyone else. So how now can he develop love for Ramchandra? So Narayana is advising Gopakumar to approach his Istadevata in sequence, in steps. He said, first go to Ayodhya, then go to Dwarka, meet Dwarkadis, and then finally come to Vrindavan. Interesting roundabout way to go. Because by Gopal going to all these places, we can appreciate the supremacy of Vrindavan and the supremacy of fixing our mind completely on Madan Gopal. So the idea is don't do like Gopal. Gopal is a good example of what not to do. Don't go on South Indian yatras,
West India Yatras, Dwarka.
Dwarka yatras, 10-day Dwarka yatras. Go to Vrindavan, stay in Vrindavan, do Braj Bhajan, worship Radha Krishna. Go to Radha Krishna. That's the conclusion. There's 3 volumes that teach that. That's the ultimate thing. So he's saying you'll achieve your Gopal by a roundabout way. Just as Gopal Kumar got the mercy of Vishnu by first approaching Shiva, there, that's one way to do it. The Lord Chaitanya made it easy for us. He said, follow Panchanga Bhakti, live in Vrindavan, worship Krishna, chant Hare Krishna, study Bhagavatam, and serve the devotees. And now everyone says, if after you see Ramachandra and Yodhya, you're not happy, then Ramachandra will bless you to go to Dwarka. Then you get to Dwarka, you're not happy because you don't find Madan Gopal. Then Dwarkadis will bless you to go to Vrindavan. So what's the conclusion? What's the bottom line?
Then he go to
Follow Nityananda who said, go to Vrindavan, you'll get everything. And Nityananda appeared to Krishna's Kaviraj in a dream. What did he say?
Go to Vrindavan, you will get everything.
Go to Vrindavan, you'll get everything. So we follow according to we're Gaudiya Vaishnavas. Gopal wasn't a Gaudiya Vaishnava. So Nitai says, go to Vrindavan, you'll get everything. So that's what we're doing. Okay. she asked me the other day.
I don't have any bhav.
I don't even know. The thing is, it's a devotional principle on the outer bhav of the different avatars of the Lord, shows here the glories of the Lord. Shringa's appearance say, here on the Shringa, Bhavan Devi, here Bhavan. This is the devotional principle. It's all the same Krishna, different aspects. So this is Krishna and Vira Ras. Vira means chivalry, courage, fighter. We're always worshiping Krishna as a lover, as a playboy, as a joker. But Krishna also has Vira Ras. He kills Ristasura and all these things. They shouldn't boycott Ramachandra. He's also a good guy. Or chant his name every day, Ram, Ram, Ram. First, it means Radha Raman. So now, Gopal Kumar, he's a coward boy from Vrindavan, from Govardhan. And after Naramuni told him about Ramachandra and chant the Sitapati and all that, then Gopal Kumar traveled a long way and he saw some monkeys were jumping here and there, shouting, Ram, Ram, Ram. As he got closer, the monkeys gathered around him. Sounds familiar. They go up Rickwa. After going there, good, all monkeys grab your bag and pull your story and stuff. I really got frequent. Monkeys grab on my doing. Little monkeys hold on. I'm walking and they're still holding on. And then they start crying. Their mother thought I was stealing a baby. Their mother shows to attack me, so I'm running down the path of the monkey. I have my doing. He was too scared to let go. I was too scared to stop running. I didn't have any sticks, I just brought it out. The monkeys were gathered around me and tried to grab the flute from my hand. The cowboy tried to flute for calling the cows. The monkeys were trying to grab his flute. The monkeys do the same old stuff. So the question is asked, why did the monkeys grab Gopal Kumar? There's two reasons. One, they were curious about the flute. The other was they couldn't bear that somebody's not a devotee of Ramchandra. In other words, they want to beat him up. The monkeys. They didn't like Gopal because he is like Ramchandra. Watch out. You don't have any raw bomb, the monkey's gonna pick on you.
Only target.
After Gopal Kumar walked a short distance with the monkeys, he saw some human devotees of Ramchandra, because he's a yogi, he's gone to yogi. So now he got rid of the monkeys. Well, that's the human. That's the funny part. Monkeys greedy, Gopal Kumar, yogi. And then he saw Bharat and Shatrughna. They met all the monkeys, Sugriva, Angad, and Jambavan. And then he saw Ramchandra. He met Ramchandra. And when Gopal Kumar saw Ramchandra, he thought he looked like Vishnu. But he had already been in Vaikuntha. But he felt that Lord Ramchandra is more beautiful than Lord Narayan. Which is, of course, true. Because he has 2 arms and Lord Narayan has 4 arms. More human-like. When I had darshan Ramchandra, Gopal Kumar, the coward boy from Vrindavan, from Govardhan, he felt ecstasy taking darshan. He fell on the ground, dandavats, and started crying. So he had a nice darshan Ramchandra. Gopal was walking with Hanuman into Sri Ram. Then he jumped away from Gopal, and in one single leap, he landed next to Ramchandra, ready to do seva. Hanuman started to do seva, fanning him with white chamars, singing his glories, praising Ramchandra with prayers of his own composition. Now there's some, let me see the other one. We'll hear something about Hanuman. It says in Ramcharita by Tulsidas that wherever Ram Katha is going on, Hanuman comes there and sits down. You're Hanuman? Look a little like Hanuman. So that's what it said. You ever been to Ram Katha?
Yes, Guru.
You heard some Ram Katha?
Yes, Gurudev.
You saw Hanuman?
Yes, and there are some videos where Hanuman, like in the form of a monkey, coming and sitting near Vyasas, and like many places in India it happened, even recent times. Ram Katha time.
There's some YouTube movies of Brahmins speaking Ram Katha. And while they're speaking Ram Katha, some monkey comes there and sits down, and they give him an asana. They offer an asana to the monkey to honor the monkey with the idea that the monkey is Hanuman. That's pretty interesting. I never saw it. I saw Ram Katha by Murari Bapu in Vrindavan. He had a big murti, huge murti of Hanuman on his right hand side. If I was speaking Hanuman, he did. So Narada Muni glorifies Hanuman. He said, you're always immersed in the ocean of ecstatic worship of Ramchandra. That's nice. You are Ramchandra's servant, his friend, his carrier, his seat, his flag, his umbrella, his canopy, his fan. You are his poet, his advisor, his doctor. Hanuman's a doctor. Are you in Hanuman Parivat? His general, his best helper, and expander of Ram's infinite glories. Hanuman is Ramchandra's friend. He enjoys the confidence of Ram and the affection. Hanuman was so tall, but he was standing by the side of Ramchandra. That everyone could see him even from a great distance. They would see Hanuman first, and then they would know that Ramchandra was present. As they see a flag in the distance, and you know that below that flag is the temple. You don't see the temple, they see the flag. But if you come on this road, there's a certain place where you can see a flag on my roof. And people would come. When I come from Madan, I look, first I see the guest house, over there. And then you try to locate my house, trying to see the flag. You're going to say, yeah, we look for your flag when we come from Delhi. So Hanuman, where's Hanuman in Krishna Lila?
Bhima meets
No, where's Hanuman?
in the flag of Arjuna.
Yeah. Tricky question. What's my question?
Where is Hanuman in Krishna Lila?
What's the answer?
I don't didn't understand. Yes, the flag and chariot of Arjuna.
Arjuna's chariot is a flag. That's Hanuman's picture carrying a mountain flying through the sky. Carrying rocks to Lanka, which means symbolizes victory. And Hanuman was the chief warrior in the battle against Ravana. So you have Hanuman, your flag, means you guys are all going to be finished by the guy in his chariot. This was the symbology. When you read Gita commentaries, they say that. So you're in a motorcycle gang. You have a leather jacket, and on the back you have a skull and crossbones. You have a skull, head, bone,
Crossbones.
and crossbones. Means you're a Hell's Angel. You're a dangerous guy. He always singing the glories of the Lord, Ramchandra, Hanuman. Hanuman carried out medical services by treating Ramchandra's battlefield wounds, by changing his dressing. You're on Ramchandra, you're on Harumani. Harumati. With most adept, he was the best monkey of Ramchandra's army. Okay. This is Naramuni glorifying Hanuman. Your bhakti for Ramchandra is absolutely pure. For you, nothing is more valuable than the pleasure of serving Ramchandra. You delight all of Ram's bhaktas by speaking by glorifying Ramchandra. Hanuman says, this is how he glorifies Ramchandra. I have no desire for liberation. If it means I forget that you are my master and I am your servant. This is a famous verse. The source is unknown, but it comes from Goswami's. Right there, so you see it 1:249. He says, Prasidam Shri Hanuman Vakya. He said he introduced this verse as a well-known statement by Hanuman. Here's the verse. This is quoted in Brihad Bhagavatam part 1, chapter 4, verse 68. Bhava Bandha Chide Tasye Sri Ayami Namuktiye Bhavan Prabhur Aham Dasa Iti Yatra Vilupyate. Even though liberation destroys the bondage of material existence, Bhava Bandha Chide. Bhava Bandha means bondage. Like we say, Samana means completely bound. We say, Guru Shishya Prem Sambandha, loving bondage, loving binding, a disciple of the Guru. So he says, Baba Shore Baba means material existence. Like that song, Baba Hooray Mana.
Bhaja Hare Mana.
Bhaja
Sita
Baba Sindhare.
Bhava Sindhure.
Yeah, Baba Sindhare. What's the old song?
Bhaja Hare Mana Srinanda Nandana Abhaya Sharanara Vindare Durlabha Manava Janamasa Sange Tara Hoye Bhava Sindhure.
Sindhu means what?
Ocean.
Or Baba means what?
Material ocean.
Short A, no long A. Baba,
Material existence.
still existence. Ocean of material. So the bondage of material life, liberation destroys that. But I don't want it. I don't want liberation. If I forget, I am a servant and you're my master. It's a well-known statement by Hanuman. Prasidam. Wow. Okay. 365. See, it's Ramnavami.
Yes, good.
Shukranavami. The moon's very nice at night. You see it now at night?
Yeah. Yesterday I saw.
It's nice. I was walking on the roof last night. It's very beautiful moon. It's coming to Purnima on Tuesday.
Tuesday. 23rd Tuesday.
Tuesday is Chaitra Purnima. Yeah? Bathing time is 9 to 10:30. Because Chitra Nakshatra ends at 10:30. So we'll have class 7 to 9, and then we'll be by 10, we'll rise about 6:30 that evening. Okay, what else? What else we have? 364. Is Hanuman speaking to Narada Muni? He's talking about Krishna and Dwarka Hanuman. He's talking to Hanuman speaking to Narada Muni. Narada, even your own father Brahma was confused about Krishna's pastime. What does that mean?
Brahma Vimohan Leela.
Brahma Vimohan Leela. Brahma stole the cowherd boys and the cows and locked them up. And Krishna, so Hanuman's saying, your father got confused. So what can be said of a foolish monkey like me? Because how strangely Krishna's pastimes unfold. I'm afraid of committing offenses. As Narada Muni asked Hanuman to come to Dwarka, and Hanuman was reluctant to go to Dwarka. He's not a monkey. I may make offense. He said, your own father got bewildered by the offense. He has 4 heads. Human heads. I have 1 monkey head. So I get big trouble like I was working. Hanuman thinks I'll lose my intelligence as soon as I see Krishna. Sounds like some guy sees a beautiful girl. Loses his brain. Someone might try to explain how Brahma became confused because of attachment to knowledge, but pure devotees won't succumb to the same bewilderment. Hanuman answered, said in Ramnavami, you also became bewildered when you visited Dwarka. You saw a different Krishna in every palace. You got bewildered. So Hanuman's really picking on Ramnavami.
Yeah.
Let the wonderful pastimes of Krishna be the very life of his servants who think of nothing but Krishna. For such devotees, Krishna's Leela always increases the ecstasy of prema. Dayo. That's a great verse. Very nice verse. Hanuman speaking. Prema. Vichitra Leela Prema Bhakti Vivardhani. Vichitra Leela. Very good, colorful leelas, always increase the love. Okay, so Hanuman says to Narayana, therefore I'll stay here at Ayodhya. Five.
Nothing good.
Oh, or Cedar is doing antics. Hanuman speaking. Are you listening? Yes, you're listening. Okay, here we go. Narada Muni, Muhammad said, out of affection for me, the Lord may call me to Dwarka. But if he's called, Hanuman is speaking now, Hanuman is in Kimpurusaloka. That's where he lives. So he's saying, if Ramchandra calls me to Ayodhya for some short assignment, I'll leave Kimpurusha at once. But I can't go anywhere else for any other purpose. Once Krishna was in Dwarka, I told the story last week. That's also here. Krishna was in Dwarka. He wanted to break the pride of Garuda by showing that other devotees are just as attached to serving the Lord as Garuda is to serving Dwarkadish. So Dwarkadish, Krishna told Garuda, who's Garuda?
Warrior, carrier of Krishna.
He's Ryan or Vishnu or Krishna's carrier in Dwarka. He's his airplane. Garuda Airlines. It's interesting. There's a country called Singapore. You ever heard of Singapore? They have airlines called Garuda Airlines. I think they changed the name. But years ago, back in the 80s, we used to get an airplane from New York to Delhi called Garuda Airlines. I think it's called Singapore Airlines now. It's called Garuda. It's pretty cool. It's just a regular airplane. It wasn't Garuda without paying. You go on. So he told Garuda, he said, listen, go bring Hanuman from King Purushaloka. I want to start something in Dwarka. So Garuda went and approached Hanuman and said, Yadavanath, Dragadish Krishna, is calling you. So you have to go at once. But Hanuman is exclusively devoted to Ramchandra. He ignored Guru's request. He forget about it. I ain't going. And your mother calls you and says, please come home. You say, I'm not going. So Garuda went back to Dwarka, and Dwarkadish said, and Garuda told Krishna that Hanuman's not leaving. So Krishna's a little tricky, you know. He's Dealita, clever. He dug them out of. So he said, listen, go back to Hanuman and tell him that Ramchandra is calling him. So Garuda went back and told Hanuman Ramchandra is calling him in Dwarka. Meanwhile, Krishna turned himself into Ramchandra. Balaram became Lakshman. And who became Sita?
Rukmini.
Why not Satyabhama?
I don't know. I thought Rukmini.
You're right. Satyabhama was asked, but she refused. So that's her bhavya bhav, her opposing nature. You want me to do something? No. So she's in that bhav. You Satyabhama bhav. No, not really. So Krishna was laughing, so Rukmini became Sita instead. He placed her on his left side. The three of them stood there waiting for Hanuman in Dwarka. When Garuda met Hanuman, he told him Lord's request. Hanuman was ecstatic. He responded by running to meet his Lord. He took darshan of Krishna disguised as Ramchandra. And Hanuman offered prayers and devotion. Very much satisfied with Hanuman, Lord Dwarkadish gave him whatever benedictions he asked for. The Hanuman ki jai. Bhagavan Chandra ki jai. This is about the Pandavas, how Krishna is so dear to the Pandavas. The Pandavas did not follow any sadhana for self-realization. Yet Krishna was so satisfied with their devotional attitude that he bestowed upon them his full mercy, rarely obtained even by great sages. You get it? Devotional attitude. I would mention attitude is so important. They didn't do any sadhana to become self-realized. They just love Krishna. They didn't have to do any sadhana. His attitude was all surrender and service mood. Maharaj doing some good preaching here. He says to Ramnavami, he says, listen, don't let your intelligence become deluded by the offensive idea that you and I are staunch celibates and the Pandavas are householders distracted by political affairs. So commentary. Hanuman is explaining here that just because the Pandavas are wealthy, they may seem like wealthy sense gratifiers. Renunciates like Hanuman and Nara should avoid associating with them. But simply to think that the Pandavas are materialists, even without saying anything, is a grave offense against pure Vaishnava, an offense which the offender might never be able to recover. Therefore, Narayana should not start thinking this way. So you have to be careful in thinking. If you think they're just gross materialists, you have to watch our thinking. Because thinking becomes feeling, feeling becomes speaking, speaking becomes acting, we get in trouble. And this gets into the fun of this thing. That's all we had to say. We collected about Ramachandra in various sources. But one thing I was thinking a lot about is the similarities and differences between Krishna and Ramachandra. So let's discuss that. What are the similarities?
Human form.
Huh?
Human form. Two arms.
They both have human form and they are have what they call Nara Leela. And both their pastimes are very sweet and intimate. What else? Yeah, Veera. Who's going to read that? There's in the description of Ras, there's 5 major rasas, actually 4 major rasas. Dasya Ras, Dasyarati, Sekhirati, Vasarati, and Madhurati. And these are many rasas and bras. But there's 7 Gaunaratis, which means secondary supporting rasas. What are they? One is called Adbhuta Ras. What does that mean?
Astonishment.
Wow factor. Amazing, astonishment, Adbhuta. Bhaya, fearfulness. Karuna, compassion. Hasya, laughter, funny. Vira, courage, valor. Vivatsa means disgust. Vivatsaras, you're a Sakha of Krishna, you're a cowboy. And that's your Mukhya-rati, your main-rati and second-rati friendship. You go to steal some butter and it's stale and it stinks like anything. That's called Vivatsa. That's called Vivatsa. You go to Ras, the secondary Ras, is mixing with your friendly Ras and creating a bad taste. It's called Vivatsa, which means disgusting. What? Vayanaka, we said that fear. Vayanaka, fear. So these are secondary rasas. So Ramachandra is known for his Vira Ras. So what's the example of Vira Ras in Krishna Lila?
Killing the
Killing of
demons.
demons.
Killing of demons, Agasura.
Killing of demons. But what's the example of Veera Ras and Madhurya Ras?
Oh,
Imaginas.
oh.
Black
What's the example of Veera Ras and Madhurya Ras? The example is there, described in Govinda Lilamrita. Inside the kunja, inside the kutir, on the roof of the kutir, there's paintings on the roof. On the inside the roof, there's paintings of mating animals, male, female animals mating, and Devatas and Devis mating. On the outside walls of the kunja are paintings of Krishna killing demons, like Risasura, Putana, Keshi, etc. So someone said, why are demon killing pastimes painted on the outside of the kunja? Because the kunja is so intimate, so confidential, so romantic, so much loving, intimate pastimes of love between Krishna and Gopis. Where do these guys fit in you? This is to Veera Ras, to stimulate the Veera Ras and the Gopis. They think the guy we're going to meet inside here, he's not a weak man, he's a strong guy. They walk around the outside of the kunja and they point their finger, oh, look at that. This tender little Christian killed that Keshi demon. He killed his throat. His arms are so strong. He's so powerful. So let's see what he can do. And then he goes to kunja and he finds out. So he's heroic on the battlefield and heroic in the battle of love. He's Shringar Ras Murtiman, Sakshat Mamata Mamata, Shringar Rati Murtiman, Swara Murtiman. He's a form of amorous, erotic love. Well, this is a little off the topic of Rose. Chandra. So what we're discussing is the similarities and difference between Ram and Krishna, right? So Krishna has a lover, many.
Many.
Ramchandra has a lover, one. Ramchandra follows a brata called Ekpati Brata. What's Krishna's brata? Bhavapati. Bhavavadu Brata. One of these young married girls. He has a vow to enjoy with many young married girls. Vadu, Rajavadu. Vau means many. Vau Rajavadu. That's a mouthful. Vau Rajavadu, Brat. What else? Similarities. Krishna turns green when he embraces Radharani. How so? You're the artist, tell us. Blue and yellow make
Green.
everybody has a green dress on, cool. You got a green star, you got a green star. They almost look the same almost. Hey, you remember my story? No, I got it first. When did you buy yours? I bought it last month. I bought mine last year. Oh, okay. What store do you buy it? I buy this store. How much you pay? I pay twice as much. I got mine online. I got mine MS. Marks and Spencer. Get with it, man. You gotta get MS Stoney. That's similarity. Ramchandra is green in color. What color green?
Grass. Yeah, fresh blade of the Durva grass. That's what this is.
Durva grass, huh?
Fresh Durva grass, Indivara Shyam. Indivara means the green lotus.
Okay, good. He's colored grass, green grass.
Fresh Durva grass.
Fresh Durva grass. Sasa Durva Pata.
But Valmiki Ramayana it says is dark blue.
Valmiki Ramayana says Krishna's Ramchandra is dark blue. Well, that's a twist for you.
Some pictures are blue.
I know, I see blue Ram. Blue Ram. What is Ram's weapon?
Kodanda.
Kodandapani.
Ko means it's like this. So, bow and arrow. Kodanda.
Wow. What's Krishna's weapon?
Flute. No weapons.
The bow is eyebrow. There's similarity. Ramchandra has a bow. Krishna has two bows. Right, use your brain, man. Think. This is an interactive class now. Don't go to sleep. You're already asleep for 2 hours. Now it's time to wake up. You're scrolling at your cell phone sleep for 2 hours. Now it's time. What to do? So now it's time for interactive. So similarly, Ramchandra has a bow, Krishna has a bow. Difference. Shinji Bebe Tama. Ramchandra, how many bows Ramchandra has?
One.
How many bows Krishna has? Two. Who's better?
Krishna.
Bhagavan Ramchandra ki jai, Bhagavan Shri Krishna ki jai. Similarly, both have lovers. Difference. Ram has one. Krishna has millions.
Ramachandra has wife, Krishna.
What?
Ramachandra has wife, Krishna has no wife.
Yeah.
He has other souls.
Yeah, here's Ramchandra has a wife, Krishna has a life. There's a difference. Ramchandra has a wife, but Krishna has a life. That's better. Better have a life instead of a wife. Right?
Yeah.
They have a wife, you have no life.
Any comments?
So Ramchandra has a wife, Krishna has a life. That's different. What's the point of saying now?
Say.
Krishna has a bow on his foot.
Yes.
What foot?
Bow.
Bow is
Right?
left foot.
Left foot.
Left foot.
Left foot has one bow.
Yes.
So now, who has more bows, Ram or Krishna?
Krishna.
Krishna has three. One on his foot, two on his face.
Yeah,
Ramchandra-
one on the. I know, Radharani doesn't.
Nice idea. Radharani doesn't have any bow on her feet, my dear.
On forehead.
Nice try. Nice. You got a Radharani. Thank you for that. Jai Jai Shri Radhe.
Krishna faints. Ramachandra doesn't faint.
Well, that's his courageous aspect. Because why? Krishna faints. Ramchandra doesn't faint. I don't know about that.
Yeah, maybe, sorry.
I think in separation from Sita he was feeling pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably fainted.
Yeah, he fainted.
Okay. Ramchandra faints in separation from Sita. But Krishna faints when meeting Radharani. And what's his name at that time? Ananga. Kamari Ananga Sri Krishna Ki Jai.
Yeah.
Ramchandra faints in Viraha. Krishna faints in Sambodh. Meeting, unity. Interesting stuff. So we had it. Yeah?
That both Krishna and Ramachandra killed the demons. But Krishna killed the demon and after enjoyed with the gopis. For example, Krishna killed Aristasura and after he enjoyed with the gopis. But Ramachandra killed Ravana and after leave Sita because of the law of Dharma.
What is it?
Krishna
You know,
killed demons.
she said that after killing Ravana, Lord Ramchandra left Sita because of Dharma.
What?
Left Sita for because of
Agni
Dharma. Agni Dharma, but not immediate. After a long time. he left.
But he left.
No, but some people say it is not correct.
No?
The Ramanandi say he didn't leave Sita. Uttara Ramayana is not correct. Anyway, sorry for that.
Hey, what else?
Yeah, that's good.
Different days. Krishna liberates demons and Ramachandra.
Yeah, Krishna liberates.
Yeah, Krishna liberates the demons he kills. Ramchandra just leaves them for the vultures. Jackals and vultures eat him up. Ramchandra killed Vali. Did he liberate him?
He
No
comes
mention.
again. He comes again, and Krishna as a Bali only comes back in Krishna Leela as a hunter at the last.
Called
And he-
Jara, or
Yeah,
something?
he pierces the thumb of
Jara.
yeah.
Jara. Bali, the monkey Bali, was killed by Ramachandra hiding behind a tree. And that monkey Bali came in Krishna as a hunter named Jara, who shot an arrow in Krishna's foot in Pravasa Kshetra outside of Dwarka. And the arrow hit Krishna's foot and Krishna left the planet. Usually if an arrow goes in your foot, you don't die. But Krishna used that as an excuse to leave a body behind for atheists. So what else? Anything more about Ramchandra? Ramchandra lives in a palace in a big city. Krishna lives in a bullock cart and Shruti cart. Ramchandra wears golden shoes. Krishna goes barefoot. Ramchandra is a Kshatriya. Krishna is Abhira, Vaishya. Quite a lot of differences. What are similarities? I like the bow thing, they both have bows. They're both blue.
Both are
Somebody-
tender.
Right?
Both are very tender.
Soft.
Soft.
Both are very soft and tender skin. Okay. Bhagavan Chandra ki jai, 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 Shri